What's up, guys? Welcome to the Anime Sensei channel. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon if you don't want to miss our future videos. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the list. Ten, 11 Eyes. Transported to an unfamiliar world, cliché strikes again. Satsuki and Yuki find themselves in a world of red skies and black moon and hordes of monsters everywhere. Believing they are alone, they are at a loss of what to do and how they should move on from there. When the night ends, though, they think they had a sort of weird dream until it starts again and 4 others join the mix. You have your typical swordswoman, the dead sister lookalike, the Human Torch, and of course, the psycho girl that becomes a cold-blooded killer when removing her glasses. Though there's a lot of cliches, but the anime still has potential to be realized as the company have to work together in order to discover what the hell is going on exactly, and what is this red sky world they're in. Nine, Lord of Vermilion. A weird phenomenon is taking place in Tokyo, rendering all its citizens and animals alike unconscious, only to reawaken 6 days later. However, in these 6 days, and just like when God created the world in 7 days, the population, and especially the younger ones, were being chosen as candidates to become the Lord of Vermilion. All they have to do is one tiny thing: kill every other candidate. This anime is kind of like Grail Wars and Fate, but the servant is the master himself, armed with the powers specially tailored to his liking. In this gruesome battle, who will become the Lord of Vermilion? Stay tuned and find out for yourself. 8, Big Order. When we're kids, we wish for stupid things. But for Eiji, who actually got his wish granted, that too by an actual fairy, he faces the consequences, even after 10 long years when he's long forgotten the thing he wished for. What he does know is that it was his wish that brought upon the Great Destruction. Now, Eiji is a high school student who is very worried about his sick sister. However, what happened after the Great Destruction is that a lot of people received special abilities. All these people are hated by the general folks because they think that these are the people who caused the Great Destruction. However, they know it was Eiji, and for that reason alone, Eiji's not safe. A stupid amount of people are after his life. 7, Blast Rider. This story takes place in Germany. There's a plague, or rather, there is an outbreak of amalgams. These are creatures that can evolve by taking in technology, and one of the things they like to do is wreaking havoc here and there. Of course, this more than just affects the society, and with the way things are, an assault team takes charge of the situation. Their goal is to minimize the damage, protect the people, and research those who are affected. As for our main character, he is one such dude who is a human, yet he possesses their powers. And not only that, he also has complete control over their powers. His name is Jobson Joseph. But the world is not that forgiving, so he also becomes the target of that assault team. This anime aired back in 2008, and you should definitely check it out. It's one of those underrated gems that we find from time to time. 6, Guilty Crown. This power given to this MC by mistake, and thanks to the circumstances he was thrown into, allowed him to summon on the essence of humans and take it their core, using it as weapons in fights and battling their enemies. After the destruction that last Christmas brought onto the world, humans thought that the world has passed, but a secret war was indeed brewing in the shadows, preparing to destroy the world and end everyone with it in the process. Only Shu, with the power of the king, is able to end this terror and evil plan, foiling it and absorbing the sins of the world into himself, saving everyone but himself. 5, Tokyo Ravens. In this series, the character comes from a prominent line of mages. One problem, however, he doesn't have a single drop of magic in his body. Neglected by his family, he decides to live a normal life, like any high school student. The anime directors won't have that though, and like any anime series with a useless protag, his abilities need to awaken with the death of a close one. And what better way than to kill a girl in front of him that will grant him immense powers? After awakening his powers, he works side by side with the Onmyodo and Natsume, facing the monsters and demons unleashed on their world half a century ago. due to a perfect plan gone wrong kind of scenario in World War II. Four, Ayo no Exorcist. Known in English as Blue Exorcist. It's a 2011 anime by A1 Pictures. And it's a typical shounen anime featuring lots of action and fantasy. This anime follows the story of Rin Okumura, who unknown to him and everyone else is actually the son of Satan. The Demon King is the ruler of Gehenna, and in his quest to conquer Asiya is in the world where humans and ghosts exist. Satan sent his son here to grow into a capable vessel for him. Rin decides not to return and join his father. Instead, he begins training to become an exorcist so that he can defend Asiya along with his brother and friends. Three, Owari no Seraph. Vampires sure enjoy their long slumbers now, don't they? I mean, it's been so long, and we haven't heard even a rumor as to when this show is returning to the screen. One of the best vampire anime out there. It wouldn't be wrong to say that Owari no Seraph is one of the OG anime titles from the second half of the last decade. Sure, the story can be absurd most of the time, with Virus, the H-13, and Moon Demon Company making it hard for you to take the anime seriously. But I'm pretty sure we all can agree that the show punished us hard for that, delivering action and OSTs that just haven't left our head, even after all this time. It's about time Michaela and Yuichiro make their return to the screen, since after that second season, the third's going to be a banger for sure. Two, Kyokai no Kanata. Mirai Kuriyama is the last remaining spirit world warrior who has the power to bend blood to her will. As such, she's tasked with hunting down and killing every single Yomu. Yomu are creatures which are said to be manifestations of negative human emotions, sadness, pain, depression, anger, etc. One day she randomly comes across Akihito Kanbara, who is a rare and unique half-breed Yomu, in the form of a human being. In a state of panic, she thrusts her sword right through his heart to realize he is immortal. Akihito, becoming the main character in this story, forms a deep connection and bond with Mirai. It is soon revealed that Akihito isn't just immortal, but also a proper Yumu from within. You see, when severely injured, Akihito's Yumu side takes over and he turns into a feral creature. Not to mention, he can create fire at will out of thin air. With this dark power within him, Akihito and Mirai seek to create bonds and friendships that will last forever. One, Bungao Stray Dogs. These guys have powers beyond imagination, some with side effects that are hilarious, and some that are just godlike. Atsushi is usually an aloof and calm person, and known for his sincerity and friendliness. However, don't be fooled. When this guy really gets pissed, you better turn tail and make a run for it. Even then, you won't make it out from his hands. The one to taste that raw power in its purest form was none other than Akutagawa in his encounter with him trying to put him down for good. He literally impales him hundreds of times with Rashomon. But he just doesn't go down, no matter what. In this fight, Atsushi went full berserk and lost control over his powers, pummeling Akutagawa in the process, losing all sense of reason with the inability to decipher friend from foe anymore. And with that, we conclude our video for today. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you liked the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!
If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's be by. Plus nine skating at the treetop. Berserk what I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, push through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell if you